Even if I show you the otherwise, you will still believe in what you believe blindly. That's blind faith. That's blind faith.
No, it's
so even if Jesus said, I worship God, and you would say, no, I'm going to worship Jesus.
No,
that's
Jesus says he's God.
Jesus says to worship who?
Okay,
Jesus says to.
So
why did he say he's God?
And I think what Muslims.
Excuse me. Where does Jesus say he's God? Where does Jesus say he's God?
Yeah, when he says, the Father and I am one.
Oh, let me address that.
Yeah.
No. Well done.
No, but
I agree with you there.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Stephen.
I'm not finished.
Are you going to learn?
I agree with you.
Yeah, but it's what he said as well.
No, let me
you
give
said
this.
you want in red letters written
Yeah.
a
So you've given
claim
me
from
one.
Jesus.
You've
that
given
he's
me one.
God. No, and that is another one.
No, let's deal with
So
one.
there are a lot.
Let's deal with one at a time.
So what's your name?
One at a
Actually,
time. Mansoor. Stephen.
So my wife is waiting here for, I think,
2 minutes then. Let's address, in these 2 minutes, let's address I am the Father are one. In this I am the Father are one, look, ask him to not talk. Kindly.
2 minutes.
For me that's interesting because in Berlin on the streets I'm talking to Muslims and I want
Don't interrupt while I'm talking.
I
Right?
want not,
Be civilized.
I want to know what they are coming up, what's going to argue.
Thank you, Stephen. So hopefully he would not interrupt what I'm trying to use this 2 minutes before you go. So let's see whether he can control himself, right? Or misbehaves. I said 2 minutes and then we will let you go, right? Okay? Because you have to go, you will go. If Jesus here means I am the Father means one God, I can give you the interpretation, no problem. But here's the problem. In the same book of John, Jesus says elsewhere, and he explains. He says, just as I and the Father are one, you will also be one with us. So now we find it's not the Father and Jesus as one God, it's all the disciples and all the believers. So in context, you are also one with God, according to your interpretation. But according to my interpretation, this is not one in divinity. When Jesus says, I and the Father are one, it means one in purpose. He's come here to do the works of God. That's why he says, just as I and the Father are one, you will also be one with us, doing the purpose of God. So, if you believe one God, and the Father are one means one God, then you believe not in 3 in one God, billions and trillions in one God. That's how Muslims give you the context of your own Bible. Yeah? Take care, my friend. Pleasure speaking to you. Read the Quran, because the Quran talks about Jesus Christ, talks about his birth, talks about his mother, talks about the children of Israel. It's interesting to find out what the Quran has to say about you.
But the Quran is denying the true Jesus. So
the Quran is affirming the true Jesus and rejecting the false Jesus.
If you would believe that he rose again from death,
would you like to take a copy?
This is for you.
Oh yeah.
Take care.
Take care of yourself. Nice to meet you.
Brother. Yeah? Can I finish? Yeah? Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu rasulillah. So here I came in a discussion with my brother I was having with this couple, they're a German couple. Beautiful discussion he was having, and I came in and I made it very messy. So I apologize.
No, that's fine.
From bottom of my heart, because this is what happens when you are a bit assertive in not letting them off the hook, for example, and you are very kind and generous and you let the discussion flow. That's what the problem is. You had all these hecklers and interrupters coming in to drive away the conversation. So we established one thing, that according to the Bible itself, there is only one true God. And Jesus Christ is the one sent by this true God. So if it's a Christian watching, open up your heart and your minds that this is the message that we are bringing to you as well. That no one is worthy of your worship, of our worship, but the God of Christ, God of Abraham, God of Moses, God of all the prophets and messengers, including the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we invite you to come back to this one true God, as now explained and elaborated by the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the final book, the Quran. Because through this we will have salvation and eternal life. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.